call that? Gator City, man. This is in Pensacola. Look at this. This is what we're driving through. We are on our way to where, Grandpa?
Santa Rosa Nation.
To the Santa Rosa Nation. This is a Native American. It says Santa Rosa Band of Lower Muskogee. Look at that. Look at this area. This is where they are. Whoa, they're building stuff. Well, guess what? It's called Eagle Heart Way. That's where they are. Calls a what?
Dead center of town.
The dead center of town, but what do you call it? What kind of orchard?
Marble orchard.
This is Grandpa's marble orchard. Silly goose is what he calls it. Here's a back road. Scary looking place. Look at this. Watch. It looks like Sleepy Hollow. This is just the beginning. We're way back here. We go to places for people that where no one would go. Yat Etinam, this is Navajo Grandma. I am in the state of Florida. I know everyone is asking, Grandma, give us an update. Where are you? We do Native American ancestral research, and it's a great blessing. It's a wonderful opportunity to enroll Native Americans from all over the world. We've enrolled them from Qatar or Qatar, however you pronounce that, from Australia, from Scotland, from England. You know, it's amazing how many places aside from the continental United States. So we travel within the continental United States and we do research. I mean, we have research from all over the world. It's very global, but for the most part, the traveling we do is within the continental United States. Now, this is why I have been missing. Plus, I want to thank all of you. I wish I could just gather all of you and just hug you all to death. I'm so impressed with the comments that have been made. I have thousands of comments. And you know what? I have spent every day, night and day, answering your comments. It's important because you need to know you matter, and you matter to me, and that you are important, and that while you comment, that's how I get to know you and you get to know me. Now, there are some comments that are questionable, but I try my best to be neutral, but remain with my personal understanding of life. And some I just go bing, I press delete. And because there are some people who are full of jealousy, they're full of hate. You know who they are. You know exactly what I'm saying. So that delete button has been my friend, not very often, but every now and then it happens. And you know, we here in basically on Navajo Grandma, we agree to disagree. Now, you don't have to listen to me, but what I share with you is truth. It is my purpose to speak truth, and this is my errand, to teach you the culture, the traditions, the thoughts of the Dene people. Now, I'm not going to say it's all the way around the Dene Nation, no. I'm speaking from the teachings of my paternal grandparents and my maternal grandparents. That doesn't mean, it's not including everybody in Arizona, everyone in New Mexico or Utah, or even the Native American nations throughout the continental United States. But it does include what I have been taught. I'm teaching you. And I was taught by my paternal grandparents, and I'm so happy that I was, because it has taught me balance. and has taught me harmony. And it has taught me how to deal with life from a perspective of other people believing that we were poor, we were awful, we were Indians, we were squaws, you know, the whole shebang. And the negativity that you were constantly living under. Plus, the economic conditions were awful, and they were heinous because we were put on reservations, and many people still leave reservations to subsist on some type of economic climate outside the boundaries. Otherwise, most of the Dene now have flea markets. They sell to one another. There's a lot of handwork. Here is something that I purchased from a flea market, and somebody made this, and it's beautiful. I mean, look, somebody made this. And there's clothing that they, you know, all their trades that are just beautiful, handmade and lovely. Then you have the food. This is kind of the economy in the Dene Nation. Now I'm going to show you where I am. It's nothing exciting, but Grandma's going to undo the camera, and I'm going to show you basically. And excuse Grandma's look, my hair is so curled because it's humid here, and I have to curl it extra. And okay, we're going to look at this. So this is the back end of where I am. You know, hotel type of thing. But look, see, this is scary. I mean, you have the fence, thank heavens, and then you have the waters. Now you can see some movement in there, and this is what the alligators do. You go there, see, they can sit under there for as long as they want. And then when you come to the water, they go, they get you. They get you by the, you know what. And so that's what you've got to be careful of. I saw a bird that got into the water, and then something moved. There was a big movement, and I thought, oh, and see there's one over there. It's kind of a long movement, and see, you just got to be careful. This is life. You know there are bad things in there. Don't go walking around and thinking you can tipsy-toe around and be safe. And then you look over here, same thing. Look at this, even worse. You're talking, we're in Florida here. You know, ooh, look at this. Who knows what's in here? Ew. But look at this, see? You don't go near that stuff, man. You stay away, and thank you for this thing. This is our protection. We need to put a gate around ourselves, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, physically. Oh, it's amazing. So this is kind of the Hojon. This fence is helping us to have Hojon. But anyways, so don't even know what that, some of these things look like, what are they called? It looks like, I thought it was a wood piece, and then I realized when it went back down it wasn't a piece of wood. Hello, you know, kind of freaky. And every now and then you'll see a head poke out with the eyeball. So this is dangerous. It's kind of exciting. So we're going to be walking cemeteries, and we're going to have to be careful. Pray always. I love you all so very much. I'm fine, we're fine, and it's a beautiful day. Look at this, and look at that, but look how beautiful the trees. Life is good. Remember, I love you. I pray, and you know what, we're going to be traveling from here, from Florida, and then we'll be traveling back to Louisiana, to Texas, to Oklahoma, then back to North Carolina, to Georgia, only because we're getting clients, because I've been praying for them. I love you all. Please, if you want to write to me, you know what, you can actually write to me at Dene Grandma, D-I-N-E-H Grandma, Grandma @gmail.com. and I might have a conversation. I love to share my phone number every now and then with a few. Just don't call me all the time, because I've got a life too, and I would love to talk to you and get to know you. Also, the last thing I want to say, and I just don't know how to shush, this is crazy. This summer, I want to have you come to the Navajo Reservation, and let's go to Canyon de Chelly. Let's go to Zuni, to the Hopi, if we can. I know a guy who might be able to take us there, because you cannot just walk in there, okay? And Oribe is basically one of the oldest places in the Hopi reservation. I don't know what you call it. And then we can go to Grand Canyon. We can then tipsy back to Monument Valley, and let's stay overnight in Canyon de Chelly. There's 35 miles of this land and I have friends there. They'll take us, and you have to have a 4x4. If you guys want to drive there with a 4x4, then do it. But I would like to have, I don't know how many we can take, but then have a wonderful, there's a huge park there. Bring your sleeping bags and flour, and let's have some Navajo tacos. Grandma can cook for you. We'll have a cook-off. I'd like to have a cook-off. And you don't know if you might end up with some jewelry that you might end up with, which is cool. And let's see, whatever else. We can, I've got rugs that, you don't know what we might end up getting. So, happy thoughts. Can you hear the birds? Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. So, a lot of planning. Meanwhile, I'm going to be busy trying to earn a living. And don't forget that I love you. Please, I am en route in many places, and I love my clients. And that's it. I think we're done. Hagorna. Kisses and hugs. I don't know if you can see me, but I love you. Hagorna.